In a world full of noise and endless distractions, where the city never sleeps and voices compete to be heard, one podcast dares to cut through the chaos. Welcome to the Oracle 19 podcast, where truth meets thought and bold ideas spark conversations that shape our urban world.
Welcome to a brand new podcast, and this is the Oracle 19. My name is Mr. Greatness. If you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. That's the same email if you want to make a free will offering via PayPal. Again, that's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionoflondon.com. We have a whole wide range of products. It's men's, kids, ladies' clothes, jewelry, artwork, much more. Over 10,000 products. evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. Also, check out evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G. And that's for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well, such as EBooks for personal as well as business use. So that's evolutionoflondon.org. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E. And that is for custom sneakers, more clothes, DVDs, games. evolutionoflondon.store. We have different links to other affiliates. www.linktree.com/evolutionoflondon. We do have a Patreon channel which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, digital art, consulting services as well. So that's www.patreon.com/evolutionoflondon. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now the scented candles is from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, eucalyptus, rose, vanilla, just to name a few. If you want to place an order for these luxury candles over 35 plus burning hours, email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. Again, that's royalty9international@gmail.com. I need you guys also to check Royalty 9 International on Instagram and TikTok as well. Again, Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's Fitness Consultant 1 at gmail.com. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ, and if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at djpanthro519 at gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, Panthro, 519 at gmail.com. You can find him on YouTube, DJ Panthro 519. There you'll find his link to his website. He do video editing. So I need you guys to check out his channel, like, subscribe, and share to DJ Panthro 519. You'll find him on all major platforms. That's Instagram and TikTok. The Real DJ Panthro. Again, that's The Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. Again, DJ Panthro. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. We have a whole wide range of products. From whole wide range of products. Well, not only products, but he does a whole wide range of different beats. Hundreds and hundreds of different beats as well. So once you go to his YouTube channel, you will see his other social media sites. Like, subscribe, and share to Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. And Continuing Train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye. So I need you guys to definitely like, subscribe, and share to the Greatness 19 channel, as well as Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So it's Mr. MR Evolution of London health and wellness channel on YouTube. I need you guys to subscribe and like that channel as well. A lot of great information on health and wellness. I would like to welcome to the family is 876 Hair and Skincare. 876 Hair and Skincare. A lot of people mention this company to me. I checked them out. They have very good products. Very good products. All natural. I'll give you an example. Let's deal with the skincare. Pure Shea hair. Ah, man, I stuttering with this because the products are great. It's very good. Pure Shea butter for your hair and skin cream. High in moisture. Very good quality. All natural. This is a must. A must that you check this website out. www.876hairjuice.com. You'll find them on all social media. 876 Hair and Skincare. But I have to continue with their skincare. Their Pure Shea hair and skin cream is great. I looked at it. I analyzed it. I did my homework. It takes care of all dryness and acne and wrinkles. I'm actually starstruck about this company. 876 Hair and Skincare. Oh, I'm not finished yet. I'm just scratching the surface. They have hemp oil, which is very good to treat your hair, and it contains fatty acids and omegas and protein. Something we all need. The ingredients inside is hemp seed oil, castor oil, sweet almond oil, tea tree oil, rosemary oil. All of these ingredients. Oh, it doesn't stop. There's hair growth oils, hair mist, products for just for men to grow your beard. That contains argan oil, castor oil, coconut oil, lavender oil, peppermint oil, just to name a few. It's 100%. No buildup. No artificial coloring. Alcohol free. Locally made. A lot of these products in general that you'll find on a website, aloe vera juice ingredients, distilled water, especially I'm talking about the hair mist. So forgive me for stuttering about this, but I'm so shocked by this company and the products. You must get it. You must check out the website. They're on all social media. 876 Hair and Skincare. Their main location is in London, Ontario. You can find them at local flea market. For all of my southwestern Ontario people, Gibraltar Trade Center, 1712 Dundas Street, London, Ontario. They have products all over London, all over Toronto. I could keep going on and on. You'll find them on Instagram. Again, their website, www.876hairjuice.com. Baby oil they have. We need companies that have great products, especially dealing with your skin and your hair. This is one of them. That's why I'm taking my time promoting them. 876 Hair and Skincare. You can't go wrong. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for creators, Amazon Music, just to name a few. So any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, just to name a few. Rumble.com, just type in the Oracle 19 and www.theoracle19radio.com. Finally, I need you to check out Kenzo Gang for Afro beats. Check out his album Discovery as well as his single Adora on all major platforms. That is YouTube, Kenzo Gang, Amazon Music, just to name a few, Spotify, Apple, you can keep going. Kenzo Gang. And if you want to book for him to come to your venue, morekenzo@gmail.com. Again, that's morekenzo, MOORKEENZO, morekenzo@gmail.com. Now, today's topic is more of a history lesson for a lot of you individuals. The law of 1798, wartime, is now. The law of 1798, wartime, is now. Now, this might start out as boring. This is more like a history lesson. But the law of, in the United States, I'm saying, of 1798. Just walk with me because this is might not be something that your cup of tea, but walk with me, you might find this interesting show. Now, the law of 1798 during wartime generally referred to a set of legislations passed in the United States, known as Alien and Sedition Acts. And this was an enactment during the time of tension with France, known as a Quasi-War, 1798 to 1800, 2 years, give or take. Now, let's start with Alien and Sedition Acts. Again, that's 1798. This was passed under President John Adams at the time, during fears of war with France. These laws were designed to protect the national security, but also used to suppress political oppression. And there was 4 acts signed into law in July 1798. Now you had the Naturalization Act. Now it's extended the period of residence required for immigrants to become citizens from 5 to 14 years, give or take. Naturalization Act. And this was aimed the influence of immigrants, many of whom supported the Thomas Jefferson Democratic Republican Party. This was again to limit the influence of the immigrants. Now, they had the Alien Friends Act. Again, I'm giving you a history lesson, and then I'm going to bring it up to speed. All of it is going to make sense at the very end of the conversation. You had the Alien Friends Act, and that gave the president the power to deport any non-citizen deemed dangerous to the peace and safety of the U.S. without having proof of any wrongdoing. This is the Alien Friends Act. Then you had the Alien Enemy Act. This allowed the government to detain or deport male citizens 14 years or older of a hostile nation during time of declared war. This act remained in effect today as part of the U.S. law. So again, walk with me. We're going to get a little heavy. The Sedition Act made it crime to publish, false, scandalous, malicious writing against the government, Congress, or the president. Sedition Act made it a crime to publish false, scandalous, malicious writing against government, Congress, or the president. Used to silence critics of the Federalist Party and President Adams, particularly newspaper editors and Democratic Republicans. Sedition Act. Now, again, walk with me. We're going to definitely get into this more. Now, the Quasi-War, as I mentioned, 1789 and 1900, an undeclared naval war between the United States and France, sparked by XYZ affair, where Americans were asked to pay bribes to French officials to begin negotiations. Basically controversy. The Alien Sedition Acts were passed to protect national security amid this rising conflict. Now, adding on to these 4 acts, as I was breaking it down, again, this was established in 1798. Now, the purpose, again, that to give more detail, that these laws were meant to protect the United States security during the undeclared Quasi-War with France. Once again, critics argued that they violated constitutional rights, especially freedom of speech, due to process. Due process is very important. And again, all of this is in the 1800s, right? Now, what's still in effect today is the Alien Enemies Act. Still law, found in Title 50, the U.S. Code 21 to 24. And again, it allows the president to detain, deport, or restrict citizens of enemy nations during declared war or national emergency. What's no longer in effect is the Sedition Act. But I'm going to talk about in this present time how that law is, even though it's not in effect, but it's still, there's other little laws that is similar to this act. The Sedition Act expired in 1801, and it was ruled unconstitutional in spirit and heavily criticized. Modern versions of sedition law exist in 18 U.S. Code 2384-85, but is very narrow and rarely used. Now, to add on, the Alien Friends Act expired in 1800. No longer valid, would be unconstitutional under due process rights today. And the Nationalization Act, repealed in 1802. Current resident requirement is 5 years, not 14. So, in summary, the Alien Enemies Act is active now and can be used in war and national emergencies. Now, let's bring this up to speed. We already know, it's already established that during war, that the United States government can implement Alien Enemies Act and can be used in war, which we are in war now, a national emergency. We in that right now currently. Now we have ICE, and ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This was established March 1st of 2003. Let me not get fancy. March 1st of 2003. Basically right after September 11th. Well, excuse me, not around, a little bit after. So all of these new Department of Homeland Security, which is the parent agency of ICE, the mission is to enforce federal immigration laws, investigate transnational crime, and protect national security. Goes right back to the late 1700s, 1798 to be precise. And keep in mind, the Alien Enemies Act is still in effect. Okay? So this ties in together with ICE and Department of Homeland Security. Now, continuing with ICE, the responsibilities is enforcement immigration laws, arresting and deporting undocumented immigrants. We're just giving you a little history lesson and even update information about what these government agencies do. Tracking visa overstays, detaining individuals awaiting deportation. investigating criminal activity, human trafficking, drug smuggling, money laundering, child exploitation, intellectual property theft, border and trade enforcement, preventing illegal goods and weapons from entering the U.S., ensuring compliance with custom laws. Now, ICE have a key division, which is ERO, Enforcement and Removal Operation. So, subdivision within ICE. Finding, detaining, deporting individuals who violate immigration laws, their activities detaining undocumented immigrants, coordinating deportation, managing detention centers. Then you have Homeland Security investigations, focus on criminal investigations related to terrorism, crime, cybercrime, human trafficking, drug and arms smuggling. And it operates both domestic and international. Now, Office of Principal Legal Advisor, ICE Legal Branch, representing the U.S. in Immigration Court, provides legal advice to ICE agents and officers. So there's a setup, and there's a controversy within this. Use of detention centers, especially under certain conditions of these detention centers. One of the controversies is separating family and just unwanted raids at the workplace or neighborhoods. That's what's the controversy that's going on today. So, in hindsight, the law of 1798 wartime is now based on the law of the past that I broke down, Alien Enemies Act. It's still being applied today by ICE and their subdivision and parent agencies. United States is in war, so that's a checklist right there that have these agencies set up to pick immigrants up if they don't have their papers. I call it freedom papers. But here's what's going on now. ICE is picking up U.S. citizens and sending them to detention camps. So the game is allegedly, well, not even allegedly, they outright doing it, picking up citizens, picking up anyone under this Alien Enemy Act, trickle down to ICE and the responsibilities. They enforcing immigration laws. They could just snatch you up, even if you're a U.S. citizen, under suspicion, I should say, under suspicion that you are an illegal alien. It's just randomly can pick you up and arrest you. And not only that, just send you to any concentration camp in the state. Wherever. I call it concentration camps because in my mind, what's the difference between the concentration camp and the being held under your will, hostage? All of these is verbs and nouns, but sounds like it's the same thing, that federal agents would just grab you up randomly and detain you for an unlimited amount of time until they figure out what to do with you. And a lot of Americans now is getting picked up and held for whatever. So the 1798 law is really still in effect. And we are in dangerous times. I remember not too long ago, other races, when black people get snatched up locally, unwarranted, other races be like, well, that's their problem. That's their problem. Now your Latinos is getting picked up heavy, even when they are citizens of the U.S. You can Google that. People's getting arrested left and right. And this is shown slowly showing you that we slowly becoming not a Democrat country, low key, in my opinion, allegedly a fascist society. Rules is being taken away from you under old laws and then updating with new laws. And slowly your rights is being, your human rights, freedom of speech rights is slowly being taken away from you. And how? Because they use these laws to interject saying, well, we in war, and in war, rights is being limited because in the name of war. And you have to really be mindful. Slowly, year after year, your laws, your freedom under the U.S. Constitution is being taken away. And these detention camps / concentration camps is sprinkled all throughout the U.S. And you could be put there. Even when you have your freedom papers, your U.S. citizenship documents, I call it freedom papers, it's not only a black thing no more. It's spreading. Different races, they being persecuted. Yes, it's still blacks and Hispanics is 1 and 2. But your Indians is getting it, your Asians is getting it, persecuted. And everybody's complaining now. Welcome to the world of how black people feels and have felt morning, noon, and night, past to present, always being persecuted, always being obtained and criticized, always being stopped, persecuted. Welcome to the world of the black man, black woman, especially the black man, being detained, even when his papers is in order. His freedom papers is in order, still being detained anyway. Now other races is feeling the heat because your president, Donald J. Trump, is not playing with y'all. He got those federal agents out there heavy, and he already implemented laws for them to exercise, and they're exercising these laws, these new laws, or existing laws, and under the name of war, under the name of national emergency, under the name of ICE, under the name of Homeland Security. New laws is being cropped up existing laws is being enforced and your rights is being taken away right in front of you. Government creates a situation, give it a certain level of mass hysteria, and y'all guys absorb that, and you want to be used as slaves, many of you. So the law of 1798 is still happening today. That's why I gave you a history lesson, bringing it up to speed now. And your feds and different departments such as ICE, Homeland Security, is able to not only enforce these laws, but go over the top. Because technically, they could stop anyone randomly, whether they have citizenship or not, and say, I don't believe you from this country. Yeah, you showed me your ID, which could be fake, so I don't believe you. Come with me. Simple as that. And you say, why? My ID is good. I showed you my driver's license. I showed you my passport. No, but it looks fake. Come with me. And if you say, but why? But why? You be instantly arrested and detained at your local concentration camp. You won't get a phone call. You can't call out immediately. You're going to be just stuck until you get enough people within the society you live in to make a complaint. And then government decide, okay, you're innocent and you go. This is the reality. This is your reality. Many of you ask for government officials, presidents, vice presidents. You ask to be protected by any means. Now you got it. And then some. And many people is getting locked up for just whatever. And they have their papers. We got to be mindful of the times that we live in. We can't be stuck on stupid. Many of us is going to be sheep. You're already shaping up to this. Again, the law of 1798. Is it still happening today? Government got to create a scenario, a bad situation, so you can believe it and follow through. They must need you as a sheep. Then you're not a threat. Be very careful of the times we live in. If you happen to get stuck, and I say stuck, but stopped, don't be running around saying, I know my rights. You can't touch me. I'm a citizen. I'm a permanent resident. You in war. War. And when you're in war, you're in enemy territory once they got you. name, serial number, which is social security number, and that's pretty much it. This is the law of 1798 happening right in front of you. Wartime is now. Pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Don't just look at who's sleeping with who, who's having intercourse. Your whole well-being is on the line. Your whole well-being is on the line. So what you going to do? You can Google this War of 1789, the Quasi-War, and do your due diligence and find out about ICE in detail and what they do. You got to know they put powers that be is playing chess, not checkers with you, and you haven't upgraded yet. You better, because the United States of America is not playing with y'all humans in America. You becoming food for the gods, expendable. Even the poor white trash, you expendable. You're not part of their plan. Smarten up. We in real times here. And it's only getting worse because you, as citizens, is giving up your right. They don't even have to force you. A willing party to give up your rights. And that's what's happening. So again, what are you going to do? Thank you for listening.